Welcome back to another episode of Think Like a Barber. This is BarberPro Dro, and this is Think Like a Barber presented by BarberPro Essentials. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good, man.
Thanks for having me, Pedro.
Yeah, what's going on? Well, we got on the panel tonight, we got Vasilio.
What's happening, everybody?
We got Noel.
Yo.
And we got Fade in Full, Julian, here tonight.
How y'all doing?
That's what's up, man. I'm BarberPro Dro. Again, we appreciate everybody watching in, tuning in tonight to this episode. One thing that we left with on the last episode, I know y'all remember, what do you know about barbering now that you didn't know at first?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give everybody a chance to answer that question. Like, what did you know about barbering? Like, okay, you in the field now, you know, whether it be, you know, some years, but it's just the reality set in. You know something now that you didn't know at first. Who wants to go first, man? Let me get Julian.
Something.
Well,
Yeah, what, I mean, and then just because, and then we'll come back to you. You know, if something else hits you, you know, what's something that you know now?
So what I can start off the top of my head is how versatile your tool bag has to be. And I'm not speaking physical tools like clippers or trimmers. I'm talking people skills and a wide variety of problem-solving skills. I do think you have to have a lot of confidence in order to be a very good barber. And most people don't have that, especially if they're starting off in a new field. They're coming to a new barbershop or it's their first barbershop. They're a little shaky. Like I remember my first day here. I was shaking. First haircut I did, I was shaking. And I was pretty nervous because I saw the quality and the caliber of barbers. Yeah. And that made me very nervous.
Yeah.
And they were doing everything. I looked at Sam. I looked at him. He was cutting a woman's hair. Yeah. It was very long hair. Yeah. I saw Jacob doing a design. Crazy good. Yeah. Larry's speed. Noel's versatility. All those enhancements and how well he does them. I saw Taz doing braids. I was like, Jesus, man, this is quite a deep tool bag. And, you know, I only had like a couple fades in mine. So that was something I had to get used to.
Yeah. That was good, man. I love his answer. Only thing he ain't saying nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what you. But yeah, but that talent though, that talent, you know, that it was actually, it could be intimidating. You're not the first one. You're not the first one that came to this barbershop, you know, and was like, yo, you know, there are some people that came here, worked for a day. I ain't seen him again.
Yep. That's crazy.
There's some people that came here, act like they wanted to work here. You know, they and we ain't see them again. You know, they didn't get to turn their clippers on because of walking around the room and seeing the talent that's in it. So that's good, man. That means that, you know, we setting a certain bar. You know, now look at you. Now people looking at your cuts, saying the same thing. So before you got into barbering though, what did you imagine for yourself in terms of, let's say, success? Your means of getting to success. Like what did you imagine, and did it seem like it would be easy? Or what?
Are you trying to ask me like what I think was the pinnacle to be at the top, or?
No, I'm just talking about your path.
Oh, what did I see in barbering?
Yeah. As far as your path to getting to where you want to be, did it seem like it was like, you know, I guess this is what I'm saying. You have some people in certain fields. You might look at somebody painting a car. Okay. All right, they painting the car, and you're like, man, like it's easy. That's easy. Paint that. Yeah. I would love to do that. That's easy. Barbers that are real good make stuff look easy.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, not just make stuff look easy, but even the lifestyle. You know, barbers not just making the cut look easy, but making money look easy. So it's the whole program. Make it look easy as far as they don't stress about coming to work early, staying late. You're one of those. So as far as the path, or I guess the work that you put in, what would you say that would be
The formula?
Yes.
So I can actually attest that to a lot of discipline I've learned early on in life. And I believe also my military service helped me a lot. I don't have a particularly normal military background. I was considered a tier 2 operator. I worked with recon, so I did a lot of things that I didn't want to do, but I had to do. So I understood that being a barber requires a lot of discipline. You're not going to go far here you're not disciplined. So
That's right.
there could be a slow day in the shop
Yeah.
where you don't cut one head. And that happened to me one time. I was pretty down, but, that was like kind of like a wake-up call. I'm like, I need to get my clientele up. So I need to start introducing more skills, such as opening my mouth more. That's something I struggled with a lot.
Right.
I'm actually still getting used to it. I don't like to talk too much. And now I'm pretty sure I can hold a conversation with most people that are new to the shop or just walking in.
Yeah.
And not just the quality of my work that'll keep them coming back, but my personality and my vibe.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say, in order to be a very successful barber, you have to be very aware of what you're saying, what you're doing, and that you don't have to you have to emulate what you're saying. You can't just talk about it. So it's very important to back up what you do.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Okay.
Makes sense.
Hey, we appreciate that, man. And we gonna come back to you, man, in case you want to add in some more. All right, who else, man? Who else got something?
You got it.
I got you. So the question was, what do we know now about barbering?
Right. What is it that you learned about barbering now
Okay.
that you might have thought that you knew before, but that you really have grasped onto it now that you know?
A big one, time management.
Okay.
Time management is one of the craziest things in my opinion, because it's like you got people that will call you in the middle of you doing a haircut and be like, yo, can you fit me in this and this and that? And it's like, you really try to find a spot for them. So it's like, it's also multitasking. Multitasking is, I heard it's not good for the brain, but a certain group of people in this world can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's just really time management, people skills, communication skills, energy. You know what I'm saying?
So
professional.
So let me if I can cut it. What? So is it that you learned since you've been into barbering that you need to do those things?
Yeah.
And you didn't realize it was that much of it at first.
Yeah, like you really think about it, like okay, when you go into a job, any job, you do the application, more than likely, that the job requirements is time management. But barbering, it's like, that's like a next level time management. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, you had people back in the day that was, pen and notepad, you know what I'm saying, paper and all that stuff. And now they came out with these apps, and it's amazing because, I don't know, with the amount of clientele that I have, I'm not saying that I have a crazy amount, but I have a amount, to where I can be pretty booked up, day by day. So, trying to, book my clients by pen and pad, so it's time management, being able to keep up with your clients, consistency. That's another thing, consistency. Like, I realized that, if you're your own boss, but if you don't show up to work, man, you're not going to get nowhere. You're not going to make no clients. You're going to be what you like to call a walk-in barber. Ain't gonna make no clients. And you'll be surprised if you in a shop that don't got that much traffic. You have fun trying to get that one client.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's about it for me.
All right, we appreciate that, man. Let me go ahead and put that button. Let me see. Button on that, man. All right. Appreciate that, man. I owe you one. I owe you one, man. Yeah. All right, so what you got, Vasilio? What's your answer to that?
What I learned is it's more about like people skills and customer service. I learned that working at a barbershop or just being in a barbershop in general, it's not so like, it's not only about the haircut, you know what I mean? Because the haircut is, of course, the most important part, but there's also a lot of other important points that make up like the formula, like you said. Like the formula is like that, like people skills and things like that. But what I learned is that if you don't have good customer service, like nobody's gonna go back to you. You're not gonna build clients. Nobody's gonna want to work with you. You're not gonna be wanted in that shop. Nobody, you know what I mean? Because just people skills with all people, customer service with anybody. I feel like customer service is the most important thing that we can provide. The most important service, because everybody can cut. There's other barbershops, other places they cannot cut, and people go there maybe because they like the stylist or the barber or something. But if we have everything, then people are gonna love you. Good customer service skills, good haircutting skills, and talking to people.
Yeah, that's interesting too. Customer service.
I think that's really important.
Can I add something real quick? So, a lot of people think that, you gotta have, in order to make money in this industry, you gotta have a good amount of clientele. You're not lying about that. You really do have to have a good amount of clientele. But what brings that clientele? You know what I'm saying? You have to kind of think of it outside the box. What brings clientele? Steady clientele at that. Not clientele as in like, okay, I got this client. He comes in today. Okay, a month later he's coming back. No, it's, hey, you're in my chair right now. You want to book out in the next 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be booked up possibly this next coming, the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, being able to do all that stuff and manage your clientele brings clients. And another thing is it's quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? Any haircutting, anything, taper, fade, anything, quality. You want quality work. I'm telling you, quality and professionalism, those are that is like the perfect combo. You know what I'm saying? When you put those two together and you actually perfect that skill or those skills together, come on, man, you're winning the game every single time you walk in that shop.
That's right, man. I think that it all is under one umbrella. Yeah, it's under one umbrella. That's a lot of times people get into barbering, and they think like it was kind of like what you were saying, Vasilio. Like it's more than cutting hair.
Yeah.
People get into barbering and that's what they think. Hey, I gotta learn how to cut hair. I gotta work on my fade. You do.
Yeah. There's
you do.
way more.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But the thing that a lot of people don't think about once they get into barbering is the fact that you're getting into a situation to where you're your own business. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so sometimes people they minimize business. They minimize the fact that they're their own business. And so if you're your own business, some of the things that you said, Noel, time management.
Yep.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that you said, you're looking at, you see other people and their quality, and you're using that as a measuring stick. You said it was intimidating, but at the same time, you probably used it to make you say, okay, I got to get to this level. And those barbers that you mentioned, they're good barbers. They can work. They're nice. And then customer service. The way that we treat people. Yeah. Because you can have the tightest fade, but if you don't know how to talk to people, what do you really have?
Yeah, they might not come back.
Yeah. So it's in a nutshell, it's like all those things fall up underneath the umbrella of business.
Another thing about that is it's not even just like being able to talk, because sometimes people don't want to talk. You know what I mean? So that's just people skills in general. Yeah. Know how to treat them, know how they want to be treated. They say, treat people how, I don't know what the saying is, treat people how you want to be treated. Something like that. Yeah. But that, some people don't want to talk, so don't talk to them. Talk to them shortly, ask them the right questions. Just people skills, customer service.
Hey, real quick, people skills is that is a skill that even if you're not in the barbering industry, you know what I'm saying?
Anywhere,
bro, you have to learn people skills. That is a requirement to be on. And people might say it's not. Oh, you don't need it. Okay, it's not about the things it's about the people you know. So have fun trying to find people if you don't have people skills.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is true, man. I mean, I listened to this barber called, I believe, Marv on Instagram. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys heard of him.
Yeah.
He made a very good point one time. He said, I guess he's a barbershop owner, and he also talks to a bunch of different barbershop owners as well. And they have this anomaly that they call, it was the barber that can't fade for anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But his people skills are on top notch. He could always talk to people. He knew what to do. The fade wasn't all there, The haircutting skills were subpar, but he was busier than most because he knew how to talk to people.
Sometimes people just come, they don't even come really for their haircut. It's they just want somebody to talk to.
That experiments, man.
Yeah, they come for the experience.
Yeah. I got the two mixed up.
And so, and even for people that aspire to be barbershop owners, you got to create an experience, man. When it's not about just having, I know some of you have seen barbershops to where, okay, it's a barbershop, there's some chairs in there. And the station's got clippers on them.
That's it.
And the barber's got, the barber stand behind the chair.
Yeah.
But the shop has no personality.
Yeah.
There's no culture to the shop. There's no, when I made Legacy, I knew that from the beginning, when I said I'm going to make a Legacy Sports Barbershop, I knew, first of all, it's going to be centered around sports.
Yeah.
That's going to help the conversation flow.
Yeah, you're right.
And then I knew it was certain people that would really help the environment. You know, I love seeing when I listen out there and I see like the conversations and so forth. Man, that gives the shop personality.
Life,
yeah,
man.
it gives it some and when the customers come in and they see this, you know, they're grown. These grown people.
Oh, no doubt.
So they can feel the energy.
Yep.
You know, and so some people, man, they might have had a long day, you know, and so they come in and they feel that energy and so they got a good cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
They feel good about themselves because of that cut.
they got a chance to relax.
Yep.
You know, and then they got that experience.
Me and Vasilio be making them laugh, man. We be joking everyone.
Yeah.
I be bullying these guys, bro. Nah.
and that's what's up. That's what it's all about. You know, it's not to create a tense environment, but it's more. This is just to say that it's more than just having a shop with some chairs in there. You know, it has
That's
to have
a good thing to see
personality.
too. You know what I noticed today too when we were joking with that guy earlier?
Yeah.
You know, we were joking around with the bing bong.
Yeah, the big mouth thing. Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Hey yo. He said bye to all of us.
Yeah.
He got up and he was like, all right, y'all.
everybody
you know,
take-
See, yeah,
They feel like you
because
can
they
see
feel
it.
like it's home. It's like a home away from home.
They come back. They tell their
Yeah.
friends like, "Yo," like especially if they're going to a different shop that's like dead.
that guy
They'll be
was
like,
not
"Yo,
in our
there, it's
chair.
more
He was
fun."
in
Like,
Taz's chair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
like, all right, y'all. See y'all later.
Yeah.
Yo, you got clients that will walk in the shop and dap everybody
Everyone
up.
up,
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Speak to everybody. Yeah.
Telling you,
what's
man. And just another thing, my clients tell me a lot. Like most of my clients, they'll be like, "Man, it feels good walking into that shop." And it's 3 things that they enjoy: hearing "Welcome to Legacy,"
Yep.
feeling
big
the energy of everyone, how just how nice everybody is, and being able to walk up to my chair and just feel like even though they're there for one service, they're like, "Yo, like it feels like you my homeboy." Like you know, we dap each other. Like, "What's up, man? Like, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, I tell everybody, man, when you're in my chair, it's positive energy. No matter what it is, no matter what I'm going through, what you're going through, we're going to exchange positive energy with one another.
I like that. It's like an open discussion. Like,
Oh, no doubt.
Anybody, like Noel's all the way in the opposite corner from me, but he's like, "Hey, yo, blah, blah."
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Everybody's in there. Everybody's feeling the energy. Everybody's good. I like that.
It's passion, man.
That's that mutual respect as well. You know, because see, we come here, man, and we spend hours out the day.
Yep, together.
You know, you know what I'm saying? We might spend more hours here than we spend, you know, in any one place.
You're not lying.
Any other one place.
Oh, we do.
You know, you
work,
see what I'm saying?
You work full time here. You're
Yeah.
working at least 64 hours a week.
Yeah, so it's like, man, hey, make the best of that environment. So one thing, if I can get to my one thing that I know now that I didn't know before, I guess so I'm an owner, right? So it's some stuff that I ain't know, you know, before, you know, as an owner.
Like what? What's one big thing that like surprised you? You know what I mean?
I think the biggest thing.
That's a good question.
Yeah, okay. The biggest thing that surprised me was that I thought that the challenge was going to be customers. See, when any average person that opens up a business, they're like, okay, we got to get customers in here.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, but for
They're
me,
gonna
that's
come.
not the challenge.
Yeah.
What is the challenge?
The challenge are the barbers.
Barber. Like dun dun
The
dun. Where's the
barbers,
noise,
man.
bro?
That's the challenge, man. Hey, and it's but
I know what
you
you
know
mean.
that's the challenge. So
It's
it's
'cause
like
you're handling people.
yeah,
People's
the
skills,
customers are
you know?
good.
Yeah.
man.
Customers, they come in, they get their cut, they leave. Every now and then you get a bad review, but for the most part, we get 5s. Y'all know we get 5s.
man.
Nah,
Look
they
us
go
up.
here.
Go on and Google this,
We
look
get
us up,
5s, you know,
reviews.
look it up. But so so we get 5s, but at the same time, you know, when it comes to the barbers, like not everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
Everybody has life problems.
Yep.
You know, so that was one of the things that really hit me, you know, after a while, and it's just trying to. I still adjust to it from time. I'm better now than I ever been. You know, because you know, I just had these years of experience, but just the barbers. One thing that I learned, a customer told me this.
Yeah.
A customer told me that if a barber doesn't fit within your vision or your system, which, you know, I talk about that vision and that system all day, but don't let them, and this is for y'all too that's going to open up a shop, you know, anybody that's listening that wants to open up a shop, never let a person who's kind of struggling against your stuff, don't let their roots grow deep
Yeah.
in your place.
And infected. I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean
Yeah,
by that?
I know what you
They're
mean.
gonna start
Do not-
infecting the
Yeah,
environment.
do
Like,
not let their, like, as soon as they kind of, y'all seen some people that came here like a day or two, then they was gone.
Yep.
Y'all seen it.
Don't let them get too comfortable, man.
Do not let it, because the when they come with their behavior,
Yeah.
and they kind of resisting your system that you have set up,
Trying to change
when
it.
you let their roots grow deep, now they kind of feel like some ownership.
Yep.
Like you owe
wait,
them
how you feel
something.
some ownership? Wait a minute, how
Yeah.
nothing changed.
I know
Like
what you mean.
when I filled that paperwork out, and when I got that license and all that stuff, like you weren't there with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that's going through an owner's mind.
Yeah.
Like, where was you at?
Ain't
When I
nothing
started
new.
paying for this stuff, like,
Yeah.
where was you at when I put the the build out stuff? Where were you at?
Yeah.
But then as we're reaping the benefits, and then it's time to bring a distraction. And so that's kind of one of the biggest things, for me, as an
can see
owner.
that.
Like it's that part right there,
Yeah.
But at the same time, hey, there are way more positives than there are negatives.
What's a good thing that like surprised you? Like, wow, this is I didn't expect this. What is name?
A good thing that something that really surprised me.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for it.
What?
No, I'm messing with you.
I was saying, man.
I'm done. Like we're out, bro.
No, actually, I don't know. There's so many good things. I love networking.
Okay.
It's I don't know how much of a wow factor it is, but it's such it's a blessing. Just being able to the networking with barbers, but the networking with the customers as well.
Yeah.
That's been a good thing. Just seeing some of the barbers that do support, without expecting anything in return, just wanting to be a part of the team and wanting to help out. That's a wow.
Okay.
It just feels good. I think that when I see a team, it doesn't have the goodness doesn't have to come to me. It can come to, I can see like y'all got some stuff planned for some people.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got some stuff planned for some people.
Yeah.
And I'm not part of it, but this is something that y'all put together on your own. I'm like, I got some good people, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I got some good people.
I know
around me.
it probably feels
You know
good
what
for
I'm
you
saying?
to
Like,
see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
I respect
that's
that.
beautiful because I look at hearts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to. I don't look at. I can't see hearts. Don't get me wrong for saying. I cannot see. I'm not that person that can see hearts, but I try to discern what's
Yeah.
in the heart.
You go off energy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
good.
Y'all, I always ask what.
How's your energy? Yep.
Hey, where your energy at? So it's like, I just try to just, that love and that some people look at love like it's weak, but I'm like, man, are we
Yeah, I
going to be
don't know
family
why.
or not?
Yep.
Are we going to be family or are we not?
Yeah.
Because if somebody come through this door and they got ill intent,
Yeah.
I got y'all's back.
Yeah,
No
bro.
doubt.
For sure.
And I know y'all got mine.
Yeah.
That's just how it's gonna be. But I think that just one of the things that really it really gets me is gonna be the way I see people band together without me even having much of a involvement. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
So
It's funny because you're like the parent, so to say. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like we're your kids. Like we're all adults, but you're like, oh, it's good to see my kids like be playing together.
no, it's not so much like that.
Nah.
I know
That
what
was
you
bad,
mean.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it's not so much like that. It's just the fact that like, I don't know. Am I the senior barber here? I think I am, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably the senior besides Sam.
Sam, yeah.
Sam came and started working for me for a while, a little while after. But but I just seen people come and go.
Yeah.
And I seen so many different personalities. And so it's like when I see Julian come on, and when I see Vasilio come on, I see Noel come on. It's like y'all come in as family.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all didn't see all the people I seen leave. Or y'all didn't see all the people that I had to let go.
Yeah.
Or y'all didn't see all the issues that I had that was before you. It was like
I saw a little bit of it.
See, I've been here and it's like, man, this
The stuff we've heard, that I was like,
yeah, y'all
dang.
heard some stuff, and then it's like the gray hairs that
Yeah,
jump in,
stress, man.
So in a way, it's like I am like I love to be involved. I think that barbershops that still have an owner somewhat involved, they're going to function best. Not a person that's just going to come around, pick the money up.
Right? Yeah.
Have some kind of involvement. But at the same time, like, well, let me ask y'all this. I know. Okay, so we answered the first question.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: how much involvement do you think the owner should have throughout the course
It depends.
of a week?
It depends on what kind of barbershop you have. because you got those franchise shops like the shops that are all around the world where the owner, you know what I'm saying, might pull up like once a month. Then you got the shops that like you know what I'm saying, are private owned, and I mean, for you, the involvement, I feel as though that it should be how you're doing it now. Mutual. I feel like a owner shouldn't really be cutting hair. I feel like an owner should be kind of branching off in their own thing because, you have your own shop. You know what I'm saying? Now go ahead and start something else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can keep cutting hair.
Man, cutting hair is love, man. I feel like you slapped me just right
it's what you
Tell me
said.
stop cutting hair.
I could never see myself stop.
Yeah, man, I love cutting hair.
Too much fun.
I didn't see,
You know what I'm saying? But
I didn't see people stop cutting hair. They're not even 20 years in the industry. They talking about I don't cut hair no more because I'm doing this full time. You know what I'm saying? So don't hit me up for haircuts. But their haircuts is bomb though. Like
so you're saying you're probably more so saying like that's why Julian didn't mention me earlier when you was mentioning all them names of them great barbers.
Yeah.
That's why because I don't cut hair that much.
I feel like it's rare.
Because see,
You are a very good barber. Don't get it
great.
twisted. But
Great.
Yeah.
What?
excellent.
You put out very quality work.
I got it. Okay.
It's just
You
rare.
have a lot of ambitions and they require more attention.
Yeah.
That's not to say you cut. You have a schedule and you adhere to that schedule, and I don't think I've ever seen you deviate from it.
Yeah. So where I'm at now, it's kind of what you said, Noel. Kind of. I didn't get away from barbering, but I don't cut as much.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's where I'm at. I don't cut
But
as
you're
much.
focused on what though?
When you're,
I focus on everything.
but the thing is,
On everything. Let
when
me
you're-
hold on. I gotta add this one part. But as far as the because my schedule got a little bit more complex.
okay.
Because I'm focused on the barber school.
Yep.
I'm focused on the barber shop. I'm glad I don't have to focus on the barber shop as much because y'all got
you
it.
trust,
Man, y'all got it. What?
Yeah.
That's the that's the
good.
goal.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the goal, right? So I focus on BarberPro.
Yeah.
Brands and so forth, merchandise. But the thing about it is, so going back to Julian, but it was way before y'all got here. I think I told y'all about this in school.
Yeah.
That I ballpark. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't seek perfection in my cuts anymore.
Oh, I remember you telling me
Remember
this.
I said that?
Yeah, you gotta have it in the
I don't do
ballpark.
I put it in the ballpark.
There you go.
Why do I do that? Because because I'm not just a barber.
Yeah.
Not to say just a barber. Not saying that in a derogatory
Break it down.
sense.
Yeah.
But that's just not all I'm doing. So I remember when I was just doing that, man, it had to be perfect.
Yeah.
It had to be. I'm talking about it. If they didn't look like they were supposed to go on a book, because we didn't have IG back then. If they didn't look like they were supposed to go on one of those barbers, why y'all laughing at me?
Is that magazine we got out there?
Y'all remember those y'all remember those barber books, the glossy ones?
Nah,
No.
I remember the posters.
Nobody remembers those.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you had the haircut. One,
Y'all
two,
missed
three.
out. Y'all missed out on that. Y'all missed out on that. So,
Hey.
Showing your age, bro.
I had to flip it. Yeah, y'all missed out on that, man. Y'all missed out on a whole lot of stuff too. But but if it didn't look like it was supposed to go on one of those, I felt like it wasn't ready.
Well, you can't be too hard on yourself anymore, too, because I think part of being a barber is you're not just a barber; you're an entrepreneur.
Almost
Absolutely.
definitely.
You're doing so many things, and you're the potential to do so many things because you're networking with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You meet everyone from any walk of life, because that's a barbershop. Everyone needs a haircut. Everyone's gonna come in, and
And what I do is I'm in the business of I want to build entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
It's been so many people that I've talked to that have been through here that I've asked, hey, why don't you start doing this too, or why don't you do that too? Why? Because it's not just for me. Like I never been a selfish person, unless it was just the last cookie. If it's the last cookie, I gotta go ahead and have that one.
Yeah, man.
Sorry,
selfish
bro.
right there. But as far as y'all know, as far as what I'm talking about business, I share. Hey, because it's not going to take away from me. So and then at the same time, what it's going to end up being, I look at football like when we were talking about this morning about when you think about the trees of coaching. The Parcells and Belichick's and all them, and then they got people that came up under them. Like that's an extension of you. Like these are people that learn from you at some point. So it's like, man, why would I not want to kind of smile, and look at like, man, that person right there, man, Noel learned from me. That's what's up. Look at him now.
Hey, real quick, man.
Matter of fact, I need you to put me on.
Hey, if I could add something,
what's up?
I'm
But
be real.
don't forget yours too. You had something.
Yeah.
Too.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like with you saying that, you're not just a barber anymore. I can honestly say, man, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because not only are you, just a barber, you took that next step to pretty much, expand your knowledge and being an entrepreneur. And it ain't many people that's willing to take risks like that. Opening up a podcast, making your own brand, investing all that time and money while you have a barber school, have a barbershop, wife and kids. Not only that, spiritual life, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, yourself. You put yourself last, and I can respect that because it is not many men out there. And I'm speaking specifically for men because I don't really know too much about women, but like for men, I'm telling you, it's not many men that's willing to put that sacrifice, and they don't even got much. They don't have no kids. They don't have, they don't really have nothing going for themselves. So being able to navigate through, this life like that, man, I look up to you, man.
I appreciate
no
that.
doubt.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I appreciate that.
What I was gonna say is, like, I respect the fact that you're like that. Like, you got all this stuff going on. But when you're out there on the floor, because you cut in the red room and you cut on the floor. Like, when you're on the floor, that's why me and Taz and Julian, we might mess with you. Like, are you really going to stay all day? But, like, you do, because when you're there, like, you're really there cutting. Like, Julian said, you have
I ain't never said that.
in my defense, just mainly me.
What's really being said out there?
That's how we be like, yo, are you really staying? But no, like, it shows that you're, like, when you're focused on something, you're focused. And you have, even though you have a lot going on. So I think that's
good,
cool.
man.
Yeah. Just trying, but
Also, when you're there, it brings up the energy. You know
Yeah,
what I
no
mean?
doubt. Yeah, it really does.
I heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that before, but I
nucleus.
I love my team.
Yeah.
I love my team. Yeah, for real. Like how y'all just work together.
Hey, man, we love you too, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And like I said, it's a building. Like I said about the Parcells and the Belichick's, it's like you pass it on. Mm-hmm. It's not supposed to be just for me. Pass it on. You gonna take it. Whatever you're gonna take what you got from me. You're gonna take what you got from Taz. You're gonna take what you got from Jacob. You're gonna take what you got from Larry, and you're gonna combine Noel. You're gonna combine all that. Can't nobody stop you.
You're gonna create something crazy, man.
Can't nobody stop you. And then the new people, the new people that, some of the other folks that were not mentioned, and be a beast, and that's what I try to do as far as like entrepreneurship. I got some friends of mine, they entrepreneurs, and so we talk all the time, and it's like we just rub shoulders.
I think by what we just talked about too, I believe this proves that you're not just a barber. Being a barber is a really horizon broadening experience. It opens up so many doors for you if you look at it that way. Yeah.
When you say you want to be a barber, you might as well substitute barber with business.
Entrepreneurship.
You might as well. That's so.
Literally.
And let's talk about this for a second, because I've been asked it already since we came out with the first episode. So you want to be a barber? That was the first episode, right? And if anybody haven't seen it, go back and watch the episode.
Yeah.
So you want to be a barber? That's how you say it for real. So that's how people, feel, But the thing is, what a lot of people don't realize is that being a barber is being your own business. Yeah. It is setting your own schedule. It is doing all the things that you said earlier about being consistent, professionalism, building up your skills. It's all that, right? Yeah. But at the same time, so you got so many people that don't focus on the legal aspects too. True. As far as the business, they don't. You filing your taxes, you file because when COVID hit and people were trying to when they were trying to figure out if they was going to get some money to help them out during when there was unemployment.
They needed them tax returns.
They don't have no tax returns.
Yep.
Now they shook a little bit.
Yep. Missed that 10K.
We're gonna talk about COVID too on another episode, how that affected everybody, going through that. That's everybody gotta talk about that. But another thing is just the title, Think Like a Barber. That's what I've been asked about. Yeah. So what do you mean like think like a barber? What do you mean? When I say think like a barber, when this podcast was named Think Like a Barber, it was named that because not thinking about like the average barber, think like how a barber's supposed to be.
Yeah.
The right way, yeah.
See, like, let's think up. Like, let's think on another level. You know, let's think like we was just talking about the taxes. Or we were just talking about professionalism. We was talking about not no just get in the shop, be sloppy, do whatever you want to do, and then no.
Trying to hustle.
It's not just cutting hair.
No, not that.
Yeah. Everything.
This ain't a hustle.
Anybody can think like that.
This ain't a hustle. This
That
is a
don't take
career.
much.
This
Yeah.
is a career.
Yeah, it don't take much to think like that.
Yeah.
You know what I need to. That's not thinking.
It's really
You know,
hard.
but if you think like a barber, then you're thinking about somebody that's actually respected in the community.
Yeah.
You know, somebody like
Big Blends.
That's my barber. Yeah,
Oh,
Big
man.
Blends.
Big
You
Blends.
got all these guys that's out there in the name.
Chris Vasilio, man, like
Yeah.
Tomb 45. I just found out why he named it that.
Why?
You know Tomb 45?
No.
So
Why
back in
that?
ancient Egypt, you know how barbering goes back to then
Yeah.
in ancient Egypt.
I already know where this is going.
Yeah, in the Great Pyramid, the 45th level was one of the more sacred levels. And guess who was buried there?
The barbers?
The barbers.
Wow.
Wow.
didn't know that.
245.
Tomb 45, man.
Oh, man.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Respect. Yeah.
Yo,
man, I didn't know that.
I remember when they
See?
first created that brand with what's his name, Get Beamed, and all them. Yo, I remember when they first started out, the no drip, you know what I'm saying, all that you know, with the little dye and all that mixing in the bowl, man, they blew up. They done came out with their own shirts. You know what I'm saying?
But stop right there though. Stop right there. So that's where I come in. That's where I come in.
Let me cut you off.
And I give credit. I really give credit to people that have did something.
Yeah. I like that.
But you know, I'm the person that says this. Now you build your brand.
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Now you build your brand.
But now that you see it's
See,
doable.
now you build your brand.
Yeah.
Like let Basilio and Vic Blends, let all them talk about you now.
True.
You know, build your brand. Do something.
I like
You
that.
know,
Yeah.
build yours.
Yeah.
You know, let these folks out here that's watching, let them see them see you work now. Because all right, let's go back to football. All right, so when we think about football, AP, Adrian Peterson.
Yup.
Did he just get waived or something?
I just saw something about his father. His father was upset or something mad, something that because Minnesota didn't pick him back up.
Yeah.
Something like he got waived, but he didn't get picked up by Minnesota. All right. AP was the man.
Yep.
Y'all agree?
Used to be. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
He was the man, right?
Almost beat the record.
He was the man.
Crazy.
Hey, but who's the man now?
Derrick
Henry.
And Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he a beast.
That's
It
not even
really
his
is.
Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
man.
So Derrick. Okay. So you would say Derrick Henry's the man now, right?
for sure.
All right. AP had his time.
Yeah.
Everybody
AP
learned
had
from
his
that.
time.
Yeah.
AP had his time. Now it's Derrick Henry's time.
Yep.
You know.
Next runner
But
up.
I'm gonna give y'all somebody else. Roger Craig. So you know I gotta say something about them
I don't
Niners.
even know who
real
that. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, like
You know I gotta say something about them Niners, man.
Roger who?
Man, see, y'all stop.
Roger who?
Either
Roger
he's
Craig.
Roger Craig. What
Hey, you
position?
need to
is he old?
Anyway, don't worry about positions. Running back, 49ers.
He was a running back. Oh nah.
All right, but all I'm saying is this.
How old is
the
this?
same thing that I'm
89.
saying about he got a Super Bowl.
But it's
the
old. This is like
he
back
got,
then.
he got rings though. But the thing that I'm saying about this is
Steve
that
Young. No, I was kidding.
while they were, there's always a successor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Think like that.
You learn from it.
It's
yeah.
always gonna be somebody in that spot.
I mean, when you said AP, I was thinking, like, before him, I was thinking LaDainian Thomas.
See?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Bo Jackson.
So what I'm saying is, so because we know that when it's time, like while these people are working, they putting out Tomb 45, Chris Bob, he's a beast. I love his stuff.
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
Vic Blends.
Yes.
Doing his thing. All right. Who else? Marvy Marv. These people have their time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, set up for yours.
That's
no
yours.
doubt.
Now's your time.
Go ahead, set up for yours.
Noel, how old are you, bro?
22, right?
28 going on 29. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
22, 21.
I'm not even legal to buy a pack of cigarettes yet.
You 20.
20,
Yeah.
bro. You got a lot of time. This
He's
is your time,
22.
bro. You know what I mean?
It really
For
is
real,
though.
man.
This is when I'm supposed to be in my prime.
Yep.
You know what's crazy though? I don't like making excuses, but I feel like I got put out there way too quick, and that's really technically like my fault because I told my mom when I was like 16, Mom, when I turn 18, I'm out of here, and she was like, hey, go ahead, hey, do you, but make sure you ready. Hey, that's why, like high school, that's why I put that work in.
Mama ain't trying to keep feeding you, man.
Hey man, she said it's one less bill.
Mama trying to keep feeding you, man.
She
All
said
these years.
as soon as I left, she said it's one less bill that I gotta pay.
Yeah, so.
Hey,
That's
but
what's
I
up.
respect it though because at the same time, you know what I'm saying. You really got to push your kids like that. You know, like yo, and I hate to say it, but it's true. Like there is parents that will sit there and tell their kids, "Oh no, you can stay here until you get your life situated." That kid's gonna take that for granted and stay there until he's 25.
Yep.
Not me. I got it as soon as I had the opportunity. As soon as I had that door, I ran right through it.
That's right, man. You know I watched you. I watched you fall and trip and fall. Don't forget to say that too.
I did fall.
Jokers
I
had to
did.
pick you up a little bit.
I
too.
did, and that's what comes with life.
You off. But you doing your thing.
Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Yeah.
Life is gonna come with struggles.
You gotta keep people balanced.
No doubt. Like,
humble.
You gotta keep people balanced, yo. But
like all things in life should be.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Balanced.
It's about how you get back up. Now if you're gonna stay on the floor, man.
That was a Thanos quote.
The youngsters start getting up. You gotta slow them down.
Slap them down, bro.
Slow them down.
He hasn't. I'm so quick. I want to learn everything like right now. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out. We about to cut this one short, man. Well, not short, but we're gonna bring it to an end. But this is what we're gonna talk about on the next episode. The next episode.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I do know.
That's why you just keep saying the next episode.
I do know.
Trying to think.
Your favorite, I'm gonna say 3.
Okay.
Your favorite 3 tools.
Okay.
The barber
Your
chair.
favorite 3 tools. No, you know we're gonna talk about.
know
We're either talking about clippers or trimmers.
Oh, okay,
All right.
okay.
Clippers
So
or
just-
trimmers.
okay.
I want you to bring to the table
Okay.
your best 3.
You want us to actually physically bring it?
Yeah, man.
Bring 'em in here.
man.
If you got
Show 'em what
if
you're
you got a
working
cord on to bring the cord, and then if you got a cord to bring, because you know mine, but don't say it yet.
Hey.
Mine got a cord on it, but you know.
What? Oh
y'all know.
yeah.
But at the
They
same,
making cordless ones though.
Hold on,
yeah,
wait a
that's
second.
cool. But
Oh, I know
look,
what you mean.
don't let it out the bag. But I'm just saying,
Now you nice with it though.
our favorite 3. Bring our favorite 3, and we're gonna talk about why.
Okay.
Because some people need to know. Some people trying to make a decision right now on
What to buy.
Wall.
what to get.
Wall all day.
Oh, no, don't say nothing.
Wall all day.
There you go, man.
I don't know. Well,
Youngsters, man. See,
Vasilio knows I have a whole arsenal.
He got
Yo,
so look,
this
anything
dude's
new he
Baskin
buys, bro.
Robbins, yo.
So look, I tell y'all what.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Okay.
All right. This is BarberPro Dro. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. This was presented by BarberPro Essentials. Like, subscribe. See y'all next time.
Yes, sir.